So congratulations goes to Cam Newton. It was announced yesterday that him and ESPN have reached a multi-year agreement. He will be expanding his role on ESPN's First Take. So Cam Newton says in a quote or in a statement that he's excited to be back with First Take in their team to share his voice on all things sports. This is an incredible opportunity for me to connect with fans and bring my passion and knowledge to a show I've always admired. So they're going to kick off his return coming up during a live show that they're going to do at Norfolk State University as a part of First Take's HBCU tour. They will also be at Delaware State University too.
Dope.
But yeah, so congratulations to him. I want to ask. Yes, it is.
Dropping the clues bomb for Cam Newton. Cam is a great sports media talent.
Yeah, he is. He's fine.
I mean, he's great media talent, period. But definitely in the sports media, he thrives.
I was about to say I don't know much about sports, but I do. Shut up. I like watching him in his interviews. I feel like he's very entertaining, and he says things that people don't typically say. He gonna say some things. I do have a question though, as a person that doesn't watch First Take all the time, but we reported about Shannon Sharp and him having to back away from ESPN or whatever happened. Is this because of that, or was there rumblings of this prior to?
They sign people all the time, but Cam has been on First Take.
I know he's been because they said they're expanding, but I just didn't know. I felt like the timing was like
is he taking?
Yeah,
Shannon
like the
Sharp's
timing was
place?
very like ironic for me. But again, I'm looking as like from a pop culture standpoint. I'm not a religious watcher
He's
of the
always
show.
been on there, and I think Cam's voice is just getting louder and louder and louder with the things that he do. So I think it's the perfect time, perfect decision.
Yeah, Cam would have got that deal regardless.
Anyway.
Got you. Okay, yeah. I mean, just wanted to know. I did reach out to try and ask elsewhere to the network as well too. No response, but I know you guys watch the show. I wanted to know. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Loren LoRosa letting you know that when it comes to accident or injury cases, Top Dog Law is a name that you should know. Whether it's a car wreck, slip and fall, construction site injury, don't play games with your future. Top Dog Law doesn't settle for those lowball answers. They get you top dollar, period. The call is completely free and you don't pay unless you win. So call Top Dog Law today or hit them up on Instagram at Top Dog Law or visit topdoglaw.com. These are real cases. You get real results. Top Dog gets it done. Now, in other news, so Boosie. So there's been a lot of conversation around Boosie lately because he recently took a plea deal and may be facing some jail time. And yesterday, he was in court and he did an interview outside of court and wanted to speak to his fans a bit. Let's take a listen to this.
I want to put it behind me. I want to get it behind me and get on with my life. You know, it's a lot of things this case has stopped me from doing, traveling all across the world, making. So I just want to get it over with, and, you know, accept my guilty plea. I'm ready to get over with.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Just say a prayer for me. I just need prayer. I don't need nothing else.
This is the most confusing case ever because I swear I thought that they announced that it was dropped back. Didn't they?
So
Am I tripping?
He was confused too. He thought it was dismissed as well, and it wasn't. So from what it seems like, they took it from they just upped the levels. They took it from it was in the state, and then they took it out of the state to a federal case, from what it appears. But we're all a bit confused. But basically,
so what? The state case got dropped, and then it became federal.
I don't know the exact. I can't answer that question.
Is this the gun charge where he was shooting the video and they seen the gun in the video? Is that the one they're talking? Is this one?
No, this is actually the one where he was so he was seen. Yes, that is it. Envy.
Okay.
He was seen on Instagram with a gun while he was in San Diego. Then police later arrested him after using a helicopter to track the vehicle that he was in. So they pulled the car over during a traffic stop, and they found 2 guns inside the car. Now, originally, like I was mentioning, he faced state charges for the incident. His initial plan was to plead guilty with the expectation that he would then be sentenced to probation, but instead the case ended up being dismissed before the plea deal could be reached, and then the federal prosecutors picked it up. So now he's still pleading guilty, but he's potentially looking at jail time. But that twist caught him off guard. And he actually had tweeted about it and talked about how the twist caught him off guard. He said he thought the case was over. He was going to get on with his life, but God don't make no mistakes. He's tired of fighting. He talked to his family, and this is the right decision. To all my fans across the world, say a prayer for me and go get the new album. And I did speak to his publicist this morning as well, just to kind of see what awaiting sentencing looks like for him, because the sentencing will go down in November. And I asked her, what is he going to be doing in that time? And she says, you know, he's spending a lot of time with his family. Of course, he's going to keep praying because he wants it to end up positive, but he's trying to stay on the lighter end. So he's making music, he's still working. And I asked her, you know, are y'all preparing for if it doesn't end up on the lighter end sentencing wise? And she said to me, Boosie doesn't even think or lean that way. So no, they have not even had that conversation.
What is he looking at?
I thought they said 2 years.
Well, I think that's like a minimum. I can answer the question for you in a second. I don't know what he's fully looking at. Yeah, but I think for him, even if it's 2 years, 3 years, whatever, after all the jail time he's done in the past and in the big, coming home, welcome home, Boosie, being with his kids, he has a fiance, newborn baby. He don't nobody want to go to jail for no time.
There ain't no such thing as a light sentence. People be just like, you hear that 1, 2, 3. All right, 3 years behind bars is a long time. That's not light. That's very heavy.
You're right. You miss a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I just wanted to update us there, but send that they want to send the message that they want fans to keep praying, and they're hoping for this to turn out positive for him.
Salute to Boosie.
Yeah, man.
Yep, that's it.
And listen, I want to say something too. I think it was last week. President Donald Trump posted on Truth Social that Smithsonian museums were out of control.
Smithsonian?
What did I say? Smithsonian museums were out of control for posting, for emphasizing the negative parts of American history. Talking about how, bad slavery was.
Yep.
And, then back in March, he issued an executive order calling for the Smithsonian to overhaul its collection and present a more celebratory view of the country. Well, it got me to thinking about how much we need to be supporting these institutions because they are telling accurate American history. So I decided to do something. I want to tell everybody in Charleston, South Carolina, that on Labor Day, which is this Monday,
this weekend,
September 1st at noon, the International African American Museum is having a free yard party and free admission starting at noon. Okay, if you have never been to the International African American Museum in Charleston, South Carolina, or if you have been and want to go back this Monday, Labor Day, starting at noon, there is a free yard party and free admission, courtesy of myself and the Black Effect Podcast Network. So everybody can go to the museum for free on this coming Monday at noon on Labor Day. And I know kids going to be out of school down there.
Yep.
So, gather up all the kids you can and, take your peoples to the International African American Museum in Charleston this Monday. It is free, starting at noon.
That's dope.
Starting at noon.
He really going to call you a sleaze bag now.
Drop a bomb for Charlamagne and
yeah, that's fire though.
Podcast. That's really dope. So get out there. How far? Just a quick question. How far is that from Columbia? How far?
Charleston, probably like an hour, 45 minutes.
Hour 45.
Yeah, depending on how you drive.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I got the answer to that question. Do we not want to go?
What?
The Boosie question.
What was it? How long is he facing?
Yeah, like what is he looking up to?
Yep.
The report said it's up to 15 years, but they're leaning toward the 2 to 3.
Okay. All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. All right. Well, let's get to the People's Choice Mix. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?